Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Congregation Beth Israel in Houston. Live streaming is here for you. I'm delighted that we can share the Shabbat together, sharing beautiful prayers, inspiring music, and an important message. As the week continues and Shabbat begins, please accept my very best wishes for good health, much life, and greater peace. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you to Congregation Beth Israel on this Shabbat morning as we come together to celebrate this special day, to take a break from our mundane daily lives and celebrate God's presence in our lives this day of rest. And of course, Jeremy and Hannah, who will be in a few minutes leading us in prayer and reading from the Torah as a part of our community and as leaders in our community for the very first time as they celebrate becoming Bar and Bat Mitzvah. We welcome all of you, friends and family, and we invite all of you to take the blue prayer book in front of you and join in with us as we sing and pray together. If you're unfamiliar with our prayer book, the typical page is a 2-page spread with the Hebrew prayer, transliteration and a translation on the right side, and thematic readings on the left side. At the bottom, you can find footnotes that will help give you a bit more information about the prayer itself. And one last piece of information, we encourage you to please turn your cell phones off to help us respect the honor of Shabbat and Jeremy and Hannah's place and hard work in helping to become leaders in our community in this service. So again, we ask you to please turn them off and to refrain from any texting, taking pictures, etc. This time, I'd like to invite Cantor Trumpeter to introduce our opening song.
We continue now with the singing of Ma Tovu on page 74. How fair are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel. Ma Tovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael.
We continue on page 91.
For our teachers and their students and the students of the students, we ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen.
Amen.
And for those who study Torah, here and everywhere, may they be blessed with all they need, and let us say Amen.
Amen.
We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen.
Amen.
Please turn to page 108 and rise for Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach
Baruch Adonai, HaMevorach, Le'olam Va'ed.
Page 110. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvarei choshech, osei shalom uvarei et hakol. Hameir la'aretz veladarim aleha verachamim, uvtuvo mechadesh bechol yom tamid, ma'aseh vereshit. Ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam bechochma asita, mala ha'aretz kinyanecha. Titbarach Adonai Eloheinu, al shevach maaseh yadecha, ve'al me'orei or she'asita yifa'arucha selah. Or hadash al tzion ta'ir, v'nizkei chulanu mehera le'oro. Baruch atah Adonai, yotzer ha'me'orot. We continue on page 112. How deeply you have loved us, Adonai, our God, gracing us with surpassing compassion. On account of our forebears who lead you to teach them the laws of life, be gracious to us, teaching us as well. O merciful one, have mercy on us by making us able to understand and discern, to heed, learn, and teach, and lovingly to observe, perform, and fulfill all that is in your Torah. Enlighten our eyes with your Torah. Focus our minds on your mitzvot. Unite our hearts in love with reverence for your name. Then we will never feel shame, never deserve rebuke, and never stumble. Having trusted in your great and awesome holiness, we shall celebrate your salvation with joy. Together, gather us in peace from the four corners of the earth, and lead us upright to our land. For you, O God, work wonders. You chose us. Truly you drew us near to your great name, that we might acknowledge you, declaring you one in love. Praise be you, Adonai, who chooses your people Israel in love. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael be'achava. Page 114.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Please be seated. Page 116. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha ve'hayu hadevarim ha'ele asher anuchi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha Veshinantam levanecha, vedibartam bam, beshivtecha beveitecha, uvlevtecha baderech, uvshochvecha, uvkumecha, uvshartam leot al yadecha, vehayu letotafot beineinecha. Uchavtam al mezuzot beitecha ubisharecha leman tiskeru ve'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim leloechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher otzeiti etchem Me'eretz Mitzrayim, lihiot lachem le'elohim, ani Adonai Elohechem. We read together in the middle of the page. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all of my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohim Emet. Please turn to page 120. For us, this eternal teaching is true and enduring, beloved and precious, awesome, good, and beautiful. The God of the universe is truly our sovereign, the rock of Jacob, our protecting shield. God endures through all generations. God's name persists. God's throne is firm. God's sovereignty and faithfulness last forever. God's words live and endure, faithful and precious for eternity. Together, from Egypt you redeemed us, freeing us from bondage. For that your beloved sang praise, exalting you. Your dear one offered hymns, songs, praise, blessings, and thanksgiving to you as sovereign, the living and enduring God. High and exalted, great and awesome, God ever humbles the proud, raises the lowly, frees the imprisoned, redeems the afflicted, helps the oppressed, answers our people when we cry out. God to God Most High, blessed is God and deserving of blessing. In great joy, Moses, Miriam, and Israel respond with song to you, all of them proclaiming.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh, norati hilot osef ele, norati hilot osef ele, shirachad shai shibachu geulim, leshimcha asfat hayam, yachad kulam chodu, v'him lichu v'yameru, Adonai Meloch leolam va'ed, Adonai Meloch leolam va'ed, Adonai Meloch leolam va'ed. Tzur Yisrael, chuma be'ezrat Yisrael, ufedei chinumecha, Yehuda v'Yisrael. Kolinu, Adonai tzvaot shemo, Kedosh Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael.
Rock of Israel, rise in support of Israel and redeem Judah and Israel as you promised. Our Redeemer, Adonai Tzvaot, is your name. Blessed are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel.
We continue now with our tefillah on pages 124, 126, and 128. Please rise. Adonai, sefatai tifta, ufi agi tehilateha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rahel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Anorah, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zoher Hasadavot V'Imaot, ומפגלה לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה, רב להושיע, מהקל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוה בעל גבורות ומדומה לו, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיע ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. We read together in the middle of page 128. You are forever mighty, Adonai. You give life to all. You sustain life through love, giving life to all. Through great compassion, supporting the fallen, healing the sick, freeing the captive, keeping faith with those who sleep in the dust. Who is like you, source of mighty acts? Who resembles you, a sovereign who takes and gives life, causing deliverance to spring up and faithfully give life to all? Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Page 130.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא כל הארץ כבודו. אדיר אדירנו אדוני, אדוננו מדיר שמך בכל הארץ, ברוך כבוד אדוני במקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו ומלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיגו לך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
To all generations we will declare your greatness, and for all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Please be seated, page 132.
ישמחו במלכותך, ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג, עונג שבת. על מקדשי שביעי, על מקדשי שביעי שבת, כולם ישבעו ויהי השבת, ישמחו במלכותך, ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג שבת. והשבי רצית בו וקידשתו שבת, חנדת ימים אותו קראת השבת, ישמחו במלכותך, ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג שבת,
Those who keep Shabbat by calling it a delight will rejoice in your realm. The people that hallow Shabbat will delight in your goodness. For being pleased with it, you hallowed it, as the most precious of days, drawing our attention to the work of creation. We continue reading together on page 134. Our God and God of our ancestors, be pleased with our rest. Sanctify us with your mitzvot, and grant us a share in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness, and gladden us with your salvation. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Adonai our God, grant us your holy Shabbat as an heritage. May Israel, who sanctifies your name, rest on Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, who sanctifies Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Page 136. Find favor, Adonai our God, with your people Israel, and accept their prayer in love. May the worship of your people Israel always be acceptable. God, who is near to all who call, turn lovingly to your servants, pour out your Spirit upon us. Let our eyes behold your loving return to Zion. Blessed are you, Adonai, whose presence returns to Zion. Page 138. Modim anachnu la, shata hu Adonai Eloheinu, v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, le'olam va'ed. Tzor hayenu, magen yishenu, atahu l'dor v'dor. Nodeh le'ach, unsaper tehilatecha, ve'al hayenu, hamesurim beyaducha, ve'al nishma'otenu, hapekudot la, ve'al niseach, shebehol yom imanu, ve'al nifla'otecha, v'tovotecha, shebehol et era v'voker v'sohoraim. Hatov ki lo halu, rachameha v'hamrahem, ki lo tamu, hasadecha me'olam kivinu la. Ve'al kulam yitbarach v'yitromam shimha, malkenu tamid le'olam va'ed. V'chol ha'hayim yoducha selah, v'halelu et shimha ba'emet. Ve'al yeshuatenu v'ezratenu selah. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimha, ulecha na'eh, lehodot. We read together in the middle of the page. We acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai our God, and the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives, and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your care, for your miracles that we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one whose mercies never end, O compassionate one whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. For all these things, O sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. O God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Blessed are you, Adonai. Your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Page 140. Grant peace, goodness, and blessing, grace, kindness, and mercy to us and to all your people Israel. Bless us, our Creator, all of us together, through the light of your presence. Truly, through the light of your presence, Adonai our God, you gave us a Torah of life, the love of kindness, justice, and blessing, mercy, life, and peace. May you see fit to bless your people Israel at all times, at every hour, with your peace. Praised are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace.
Sim Shalom Tova Uveracha Sim Shalom Tova Uveracha Chen v'chesed Chesed v'rachamim Chen v'chesed v'rachamim V'rachamim Sim Shalom Tova Shalom, Tova Uveracha.
We pray silently.
In our prayer book now, we turn to page 244 as we prepare for the reading of Torah. Ein kamocha Elohim Adonai ve'ein kamasecha malchutcha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha b'chol dor v'ador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed Adonai oz le'amo yitin, Adonai varech et amo v'ashalom. There is none like you among the gods, Adonai, and there are no deeds like yours. You are sovereign over all worlds, and your dominion is in all generations. Adonai reigns, Adonai has reigned. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Adonai will give strength to our people. Adonai will bless our people with peace. It's a privilege now to call to the Bima to open the doors of the Holy Ark with us, Natalie Fisher, Emily Baumgartner, and Bethany Langley. Please come forward. As well, we invite Jonathan Bridge and Ashley Mills to stand by the Torah reading table to assist in undressing the Torah. And as they come forward and we open the doors of the Holy Ark, we rise.
Av harachamim hitiva virtzoncha et Zion tivnei chomot Yerushalayim ki v'chal levad batachnu melech ram v'nisa Adon olamim.
Havukor el Eloheinu unuchavo la Torah. Let us declare the greatness of our God and give honor to the Torah.
Ki mitzion teitzei Torah, ki mitzion teitzei Torah, udevar Adonai mirushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael bikdushato, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadlul Adonai iti, uneromema Shemo yachtav, Lecha Adonai Hagedula v'Hagevura v'Hatiferet v'Hanetzach v'Hahod, Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz, Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz, Lecha Adonai hamlacha v'hamid na'aseh lechol rosh. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam, ha'olam omed. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam, ha'olam omed. Al haTorah v'al ha'avodah v'al gemilut chasadim, al haTorah v'al ha'avodah v'al gemilut chasadim, lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama, lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama, lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama, lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama.
Our Torah reading this Shabbat morning comes from the book of Exodus, chapter 22, beginning in verse 20, in the portion called Mishpatim. It's a privilege to invite to the Torah to recite the blessings as we give thanks to God for its gifts Ann Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein, Jack Sears, Mara Sears, Jeff Bridge. Please come forward.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Leolam Amen. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bahar Banu Mikol Ahamim V'natan Lanu El Torato Baruch Atah Adonai Notena Torah.
Amen.
Amen. Ve'ger lo toneh ve'lo tilchatzenu ki gerim heitem be'eretz Mitzrayim kol amana ve'atom lo te'anun imane te'ane oto ki imsaho kitzak elai shamoa eshma tzakato. V'harapi, v'harakti etchem b'charef, v'hayu neshechem amanot, uvnechem yetomim. Im kehesef talve et ami, et ani imach lo tiheye, lo kenoshe, lo tesimun alav neshech. Im chavol tachvol samatra echa ad bo hashemesh teshivenu lo ki hi chasuto levada hi simlato lero bame yishkav vehaya kitzak elai veshamati ki hanun ani.
Asher natalanu Torah emes, v'yehei olam notar b'soteinu, Baruch atah Adonai notena Torah. Amen.
Take your place right next to Cam. Stay on chain.
Yamor, 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 Yirmiyahu, ha-Bar Mitzvah.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bahar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Elohim lo tekalel v'nasi ve'ocha lo ta'or mele'atcha v'dimatcha lo te'acher bechor banecha titen li ki te'aseh l'shorcha letzonecha shiv'at yamim yiheye imimo bayom hashmini titno li. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Wonderful. I think you have some grandparents you want to hug too. Our Torah reading continues in the book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 1, and it's a pleasure to invite Rebecca Claff to the Torah to recite the blessings as once more we give thanks to God for its gifts.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bahar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Lo tisa shema shav al tashet yadha imrasha vihayot et hamas. Lo tiheye ahare rabim leraot velo ta'ane ariv lintot ahare rabim lehatot. V'dal lo tehedar berivo ki tifga shor oivha o hamoro to'eh hashev teshivenu lo ki tir'eh hamor sona'aha rovetz Tahat Masa'o V'hadalta Me'azov Lo Azov Ta'azov Imo Lo Tate Mishpat Evyon Ha Berivo Midvar Sheker Tirhak V'naki V'sadik Al Taharok Kilo Atzdik Rasha Veshohad Lo Tika Ki Hashohad Ya'aver Pikim Visalev Divrei Sadikim.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'chayei Olam Netat B'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Tamod, Tamod, Tamod Chana Fega Bat Mordechai, Habat Mitzvah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bahar Banu Mikol Hamim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
The Gare lo tilhatz ve'atem yedatem et nefesh hager ki gerim heitem be'eretz Mitzrayim ve'shesh shanim tizra et artzeha ve'asavta et tevuata v'hashvi'it tishmetena untashta ve'achlu evyonei ameha ve'itram tohal hayat hasadeh ken ta'aseh leharmeha leizeteha. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Nata Lanu Torah Emet V'chayei Olam Nata B'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Beautifully done. Beautiful. And to assist in dressing the Torah this morning, we invite Carrie Dunn and Millie Dunn to join us. Are they here? There they are.
This morning's Haftarah comes from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 34, verses 8 and 9. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar binviim tovim veratza v'divreihem hene'emarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai Haboher Batorah Uv Moshe Avdo Uv Yisrael Amo Unvin Vie Ha'emet Vatzedek Hadavar Asher Haya El Yirmeyahu Me'et Adonai Aharei Korot Hamelech Tzidkiyahu Berit Et Kol Ha'am Asher Birushalayim Likro Lahem Teror Lesalah Ish et avdo ve'ish et shifato ha'ivri v'ha'ivriya hovshim levilti avod bam bihudi ahihu ish.
We continue on verse 12. Vayehi devar Adonai el Yirmeyahu me'et Adonai lemor ko amar Adonai Elohei Yisrael Anochi karati verit et avotechem Beyom hotzii otam me'eretz Mitzrayim mi bet avadim lemor. Baruch atah Adonai Melech haolam, sor kol alamim, tzadik bechol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'oseh, ha'medaber u'mekayem, shekol devarav, emet v'tzedek, al ha'torah, ve'al ha'avodah, ve'al ha'nevi'im, ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh, Shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha velimenucha lechavod utifaret al hakol Adonai Eloheinu anachnu modim lach umvarchim otach yitbarach shimchat befi kol chai tamid leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
Amen.
This week's Torah portion is Mishpatim, or laws, from the book of Exodus. My selection from the Parsha is about the Israelites being strangers in the wilderness. God commands the Israelites not to treat the widow and orphan poorly, because if they do, God will make them widows and orphans too. Another message from the Parsha is that if you lend money to someone who is poor, you shouldn't charge them interest. The rest of the Parsha relates to rules about eating and preparing kosher meat. For me, even though this Parsha contains many ancient rules and laws, the overall theme is about showing compassion to the most vulnerable members of society. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the definition of compassion is a sympathetic attitude towards others' distress with a desire to alleviate it. This means that you recognize someone's pain that they're experiencing and you want to help make it better. God teaches us, "You shall not wrong nor oppress the stranger, nor should you cause harm to any widow or orphan." The Torah says that you should be mindful of someone else's discomfort, for God says, "I am compassionate," and we follow God's example. There is a debate between two modern theologians, Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel and Rabbi E. Herman Schallman, about why we show compassion. For Heschel, we should do mitzvot for holiness. In other words, it brings us closer to God. For Schallman, we perform mitzvot because we are the descendants of those ancestors, the children of those parents who said at Sinai, "Na'aseh v'nizma," we shall do and we shall hear. Basically, Schallman is saying that we do what is right because God told us to. End of story. I feel that it could go both ways, because doing mitzvot to reach a higher level of holiness is good, but also doing mitzvot because we are commanded to is also right. Mitzvot acknowledges that there are things in the world that we must do to make it better. When thinking about compassion as a mitzvah, I think about an experience I had recently at the Beacon downtown. The Beacon is a nonprofit organization that serves the Houston homeless community by providing daily services, legal help, counseling, and access to housing. As a Tikkun Olam project, a group of students and teachers from the Emory Weiner School spent the morning helping in different ways. My job was to fill up toothpaste cups and make announcements when loads of laundry were ready. Even though it doesn't sound like much, I know that it meant a lot to these people to have basic toiletries and clean clothes. Compassion to me means having empathy for people, especially the most vulnerable. Today, I want to offer thanks to God for my friends and family who made this day possible. I want to thank my dad for literally being with me my whole life and giving me the support I need. I want to thank my Ima, Alyssa, for always looking out for me and inspiring me to be a better person, and of course making sure I'm always dressed for success. I also want to thank my mom for Thursday night dinners and always doing her best to make our time together special. I want to thank Eden for being such an amazing sister and for baking like a boss. I want to thank my grandparents, Granddaddy, Mara, Gran, and Poppy, for sharing holidays, special events, and trips together. I want to thank Hannah for doing our B'nai Mitzvah together and working so hard to do amazing today. I also want to thank my tutor, Rachel Weisblatt, and my rabbis in Cantor for helping me to make this day possible. I also want to thank my friends for supporting me and for making me laugh. Finally, I want to thank you for being here on this special day. Shabbat Shalom.
My Torah portion is Mishpatim from the book of Exodus. In my Torah portion, there are many commandments, from not uttering false report to not stealing another man's ox. Even though there are a lot of commandments that are important, the thing I want to focus on is a commandment dealing with caring for the Gare. The word Gare means stranger or foreigner, and caring for the Gare shows up in the Torah 36 times, more than any other mitzvah. This Torah portion teaches us to welcome the foreigners and to treat them as if they are native-borns. My Torah portion relates to my life because last semester at Emory, my Judaic class participated in JCAT, or the Jewish Court of All Time. We were able to learn about refugee issues in Israel and see both points of view. Not only are there these issues in Israel, but they are all over the world, including the United States. Through this experience, we were able to try and solve problems through another person's point of view and ask others how they thought and what they are going to do about these issues. All politics aside, the Torah says that you should treat everyone with respect and equality, but sadly, not everyone is treated like that today. There are still places with anti-Semitism, places that don't give women rights, and still have racism. Throughout this whole process, I have realized that I want to help people more than ever. I am very lucky to be in a family who treats me with kindness, equality, and loves me for me. On this day, I would like to offer a special prayer to God. I am so thankful that everyone could be here today to support me. I am so grateful for everyone who has helped me throughout this experience, including all my family members, friends, the Beth Israel clergy, and Miss Weisblatt. Grammy and Grandpa, you do so much for me. You support me when I do the school plays, and you are always so proud of me, and I am so grateful to have you in my life. Becca, thank you so much for coming all the way from Washington, D.C. to be here with me. You are the best. Mom, thank you all. Thank you for all you have done for me. I love when we try to cook together and when we take on a new craft project, even though you're the one stuck doing most of the work. You are the best mom ever, and I love you so much. Dad, you make everything so much fun. I love when we listen to Hamilton in the car and when we watch funny and cute dog videos. I couldn't ask for a better dad, and I love you so much. I would also like to thank Jeremy and his family for welcoming us and making this experience so much fun. And finally, thank you all for coming and sharing this experience with me. Shabbat Shalom.
Jeremy and Hannah, turn and face me. This has been a beautiful morning, and everyone who has joined you here, family and friends, have really been treated to one of the finest services. The way you led the prayers, chanted Torah, and especially shared a lesson from the Torah portion too. You really made it your very own. Jeremy, you spoke so meaningfully about the power of mitzvah, the power of doing. As I said last night, Judaism is a religion of action. We have to do it because we've been commanded to do it. And you mentioned two important theologians. I'm so pleased. Heschel and Schalman, they were great men. I actually met Rabbi Schalman many years ago, and they were deeply committed to the power of mitzvah and how they would make a difference in the world. They would be so proud of you, Jeremy, because you've also made it your very own to understand the needs of other people. And as I've come to know you and your family, you are a joyful person. You're a person who takes struggle and overcomes it. Any conflict and tries to unwind it and unravel it to make things the best that they can be. And you bring that joy to other people. Whether you actually do a mitzvah or make a difference somewhere, just being you makes a very joyful difference in other people's lives. And sometimes that is the way that we have to take what God has given us, not only out of our pocket or out of our pantry to give to somebody. What about out of our soul? What about out of our heart and our mind? To use words and empathy, sympathy as you defined it, and many other qualities and attributes, you bring so much to other people. It's no wonder you have a world of friends and a world of optimism to see your world in front of you in a very positive and bright light. I know your parents, all of you, are very proud of who you are becoming. So all I can say, Jeremy, is just keep doing what you're doing, because it's serving you very well, and all who are touched by your life have truly come to be blessed, and we look forward to those blessings to unfolding in beautiful ways in the future. Mazel tov to you, Jeremy. Hannah, you did a lovely job. I know sitting and leading this congregation, everyone sitting here can sometimes make us feel nervous, but you overcame it because you were very ready and very prepared. And a little nervous energy brings us up to do our very best, which you did. I loved what you shared in your speech too, because recognizing that the word Gare, a stranger, is mentioned and taught to us 36 times more than anything else in the Torah, signifies that in addition to lighting candles and reciting prayers and going through rituals, which are important, what is even more important in our life as Jews and as we relate to the world around us is how we treat other people. It's easy to treat family and friends well. We know exactly what they need. We know the kind of respect to pay them. But the stranger among us, the newcomer in our community, that takes a lot of all of us. But as I've come to know you and how dear your family has been, not only to you and teaching you the way of the world, it seems to me, Hannah, that you have a beautiful heart in you too, and a kindness which even if it begins with a little shyness, as you come to know people, they are delighted to know you and to be treated to the very best in you. I'm very pleased that you are Bar and Bat Mitzvah partners today. There are a lot of differences between you, but what you share is a commitment to what you've been given and what you'll make of all of it well into the future. So Hannah, I'm proud of all that you've done. I'm delighted that this moment has marked for you, out of your quiet preparation and your leadership, you're discovering more about what God has also implanted within you. Goodness and kindness grow out of all of these rules and laws that have been written in the Torah to be at our very best for ourselves and for others. But mazel tov to you as well. And in honor of all that you've done, it is a privilege to give to you what every Bar and Bat Mitzvah earns after doing all of this preparation, teaching, and leading. In here are Kiddush cups that you can take home and raise for Shabbat and special holidays and occasions to sanctify those moments. These are certificates of Bar and Bat Mitzvah. It says you were called to the Torah and you read from Mishpatim, this Torah portion, which includes all the rules and beginnings of our understanding of our personal obligations to others and each other. And these are gift certificates worth $250. You can't take these to the mall, but you can redeem them to help pay your way on a trip to Israel in the future in high school or college. You'll go with a Reformed Jewish group. You'll go to Israel and discover history, archaeology, a lot of politics. But the most exciting thing are the extraordinary, innovative, and technological advances that Israel, the sliver of a country in the Middle East, is creating every single day for the betterment of the world around us. And when you come home, not only will you know a little more Hebrew, you've eaten a little more falafel, but you'll come home and help us to deepen and develop our own commitment to Israel and help our Jewish community at Beth Israel and in Houston really flourish and become all that it can be. That's just a little obligation for you in the future. But we're counting on your strength and your goodness and your compassion to make it all happen. And now I'd like to invite Rabbi Foster and Cantor Trumpeter to join us because we would like to extend to you the blessing of old, that it may go well with you today and for many years to come. Face us and the Holy Ark behind us so that we can confer upon you these special words.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
May God's light shine upon you and be with you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasim lecha shalom.
May God grant you all that you wish for yourselves in the future, and all that we who join you wish for you too. May it be long life, mitzvah, and the greatest blessing of all, a lifetime of peace.
Amen.
Amen. Mazel tov. And now, as we prepare to return the Torah to the Holy Ark, it's a privilege to invite Mike and Jennifer Quinn to the bema to open the doors of the Holy Ark with us. And as we raise the Torah now, we rise. Yehalalu et Shem Adonai ki nisgav shemo levado. Let us praise the name of the Lord, for God's name alone is exalted.
Eitz chaim hi lamachazikim ba v'tomecheha meushal derachiha בכל נתיבותיה. שלום, השיבינו אדוני אליך ונשובה, חדיש ימינו כקדם.
In our prayer book, we turn to the bottom of page 282 and 287 as we join in Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please remain standing.
We continue on page 294. We take time now to call to mind those who have gone from life, but whose presence and memory abides among us as a blessing. In particular, on this day, we lovingly remember Label Weinstein, Roz Weinstein, Betty Drutz, Barbara Bridge, Catherine Carey, Jack Sears Sr., Dorothy Boto, Daniel Claff, Carolyn Claff, Randy Claff, Murray Claff, and William Baum. We turn now to page 294 and join together as a community in words of Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach rute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach leolam ulalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitoram v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudsha b'rechu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Ta'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav. Hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, amen. You may be seated. At this time, while our formal prayers have ended, our blessings continue. It's a privilege first to invite Jeremy and his parents as they share their words of personal blessing with him.
Okay, one of my favorite memories of you is the summer we introduced you to Disney's Hercules. As you'll recall, since Hercules is the son of a god, he always shines very brightly whenever he accomplishes heroic deeds. Well, one afternoon after returning from a day at the beach, you called us into the bathroom as you were showering off and excitedly proclaimed, "Look, I'm a god!" Indeed, all the parts of you that had not been kissed by the sun shone very brightly indeed. This memory comes to mind now because your innocent statement bears truth. You are indeed godlike, my love. I see God's handiwork in you in so many facets of who you are becoming. Like the master creator, you are also creative, beautifully expressing yourself through art, music, and theater. And like the compassionate one you spoke of in your Bar Torah, your concern for those around you and the less fortunate is growing. Surely these are reflections of the very heart of God. May you continue to shine in God's likeness with each passing day. Mazel tov, my love. I love you, and I'm so proud of you.
Jeremy, we are so proud of you and just amazed to see the work that you've put in to prepare for this day. You have become such a confident, capable young man, and you surprise us every day with the way that you see the world and what you find to be important. I got 2 blessings for you that have to do with your name. Today in your Haftorah you read from Yirmiyahu. Your name, Yirmiyahu, Jeremiah, Jeremy, it means God will exalt. You know, Jeremiah, he had kind of a rough time. He lived at a difficult time, and he often had to say things that people didn't want to hear, but they needed to be heard, right? And so my first blessing for you is that no matter how dark the time becomes or how difficult your life becomes, that you'll always have the courage to say what is right. That's my first blessing for you. My second has to do with a memory that I have of you. My very first memory, a few minutes after I met you, I was carrying you around the hospital, and I remember that your eyes were wide open and you were just taking everything in. I was just so amazed. And you looked around and you looked at the lights and you looked at me. I'm not sure exactly what you could see yet, but you were looking around. You know, Jeremiah, even though he lived in a difficult time, he went into the world with his eyes wide open, clear-eyed. And so my second blessing for you is that you will go into the world from this day forward with your eyes wide open, aware of what's going on, taking in your surroundings, and as you do, looking at it in a new, fresh, and beautiful way. We're so proud of you. Mazel tov. May you go from strength to strength. We love you.
At this time, the honor of also inviting Hannah and her parents as they share their words of blessing with her.
Hannah, your mother and I, we talked. We think you're okay. We'll keep you a little longer. Seriously, I do need notes. This is not very long. Your mom and I could not be more proud of you than we are. You've brought us nothing but joy and happiness as you grow and grow and grow. You can stop growing now. Right? And while, yes, we wouldn't mind a little less time in front of the iPad, or maybe the room being cleaned a little better, or at all, when it counts, you're a hard worker and a diligent student. You show up for game time. You've always done that. We've been so impressed with the seriousness and the focus that you brought to your preparations for your Bar Mitzvah. We really have. It's amazing. We haven't had to press you to do anything. You just do it. That showed today. Okay? You know that no matter how big you get, you'll always be our sunshine. Okay? And our blessing to you is that you remain a sunshine and light up the lives of everyone around you, as you've done with us. We love you very much. And everyone on the bima, come and join us here so we can continue with the blessings over the Sabbath wine and challah, and so that we might invite you to join us. Please rise and we'll participate with our Bar Mitzvah, with Jeremy and Hannah, as we raise the Kiddush cup wine. This is not Irving Burke's wine. This is fresh, right out of the bottle. A good week of wine. So we sing our blessing as we sanctify the Sabbath.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen.
Take a sip and hand some to your parents. And as you take hold of the challah, we'll share our blessing. Afterwards, Kiddush luncheon awaits everyone in Wilterman Hall behind the sanctuary.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
Good
shalom.
Shabbos, everyone. Thank you for joining us at Congregation Beth Israel in Houston. Sharing Shabbat with you is so meaningful to us. Let's join together again very soon. My very best wishes to you for a good week. Shabbat shalom.